Hey everyone, this is my Patreon powered reaction to the 21st episode of Love Hina. So, in the last episode, I believe it was the one where Keitaro found a doll for the second time in his life. He didn't really remember the instance of it. And he kind of got a bit of infatuated with her for a while, wanted to fix her up, help her out, and stuff like that. And we learned about, similar situation with Keitaro's, ancestor, and pretty much yeah, that they all played house together with the doll. It was fun until the doll kind of stopped. But yeah, that was the last episode. So let's get into the next one. 3, 2, 1, play. Da, 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 da. Love Hina, the Hina apartments where it's spring all the time and there's sakura petals flowing in the wind. We're home of lots of girls with a variety of interests, which go anywhere from eating bananas to sword practice to assaulting Keitaro. Well, they most of them have that in common, but yeah, there's also a thing last episode where Keitaro was trying to wonder if the doll was the childhood friend promised, but no, that was another red herring. But yeah, Tama Motoko is still best ship. And here we go, we're into it now. A long hallway. Oh, getting ready for a date? With a certain parent protagonist, possibly? Oh wow, nice. So it actually is a date with Keitaro. Okay. Guess we are making progress. No, I'm totally not prettying myself up for Keitaro. I don't like him or anything, Baka. You hit the nail on the head. uh, you can only be so Cinderella when you're going on a date with someone. Are you gonna be Cinderella when you're at a love hotel together? gotta, gotta look up there. You know, if Keitaro did that, he would have went to the wall. And yes, now it begins our date. Because you hit me a lot. It's alright. I mean, you could reveal a little bit more skin, but I guess it's fine. It's enough to get him off, that's for sure. Uh, in other words, Doki Doki. Yeah, that's the harsh truth. A favorite place. Here, let me guide you to a dark alley that I know. I guess. Well... What's your problem with Gyudon? I mean, I know you got all dressed up, but... Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I did notice a tan. Ah! I don't think it quite works that way. Wow. I wonder if she's saying that just to get to Keitaro. She wants you to act like a man, I think. Oh, he's already gone. Change his mind quickly. Or somebody changed it for him. Oh. Wait, who is that? I don't recognize that person. Who is that? Hopefully I didn't skip an episode. Oh no, you've been spotted. It's always horrible when the rest of your harem finds out you're on a date. You know, and some of them cry. Oh no, she's got it right. That is a terrible excuse. Some people hold hands on dates, some people do that. Who are you? I don't recognize her. Hopefully I'm not supposed to. Bye-bye, money. That's dating girls for you in a nutshell there. You get yelled at, you get abused, and then you spend all your money on them. I love you. Let's make sweet love right here and now. But no, he wouldn't do that. Only in Nara's wildest dreams. No, no. Oh yeah, playing tennis. Gotta have tennis in your romantic school life together. Yeah, I bet that's all gonna happen. But yeah, if you expect Keitaro to make a really aggressive move there, it's not gonna happen when you, hit him over the tiniest things. He's gonna be too afraid to. Especially given his personality. I don't think that's what's happening, Naruto. I think it's safe to say that's not happening. Photo? Photo booth or something? Yep. Wow, considering that was kind of pulled into that, that's a pretty good picture. Her clothing is all disheveled. And here I thought you were going to try to impregnate me. I'm so disappointed. It's important for my special alone time. It'll be a valuable asset. Oh god, I wear spotlights. Oh! Musume, it's nice to see you. Look, they're about to each grab at one of her tits. It happens, don't worry about it. Did you? Good job. Is there a better place to hang out? It's my first time, so please be gentle with me. Show me how to work the balls. And where to stick my fingers. Ah! I never have dropped a bowling ball on my foot, but I imagine it would really hurt. Man, he's with two cute girls and he still has to blow himself. Why? Oh, nice. Good job, Mutsumi. Yeah, take a break from hitting Kitaro. Feeling that shade, Mutsumi? Wow. I didn't know she had fingerless gloves like that, but cool. Wow, she has her own ball, too. I did not know this about you, Naruto. I know, right? So try hard. Because they're best friends. Slash childhood friends. Oh, really? Like a charm? A special pen? Oh, that's even better. Well, then we could take it with us in the exam. No time was wasted there. We don't need that negative attitude. You'll do fine. Yes, Ronin Pride. Oh, well, I guess you're not, but they are. Well, like the glasses the one's wearing, very stylish. Oh, well, that's a good turn. I don't know about you sometimes, Mutsumi. But I do love you. Well, there was a promise to her teacher or whatever, but doesn't really care much about that anymore. He turns into Keitaro. Yeah, that became a new motivation at some point. To go to school with him and have a happy romantic school life together. Yes, I wonder who that could be. Little does Naru know. Well, that's obvious. To be fair, he does have a very plain face. Yes. Very close. Well, I do have news for you. Why, are you coming on to her, Naru? Again, little do you know. Oh, that's a great place to sleep between two cute girls and or kotatsu. Doesn't get much better than that. Never mind, Mutsumi is better. Good man, Keitaro. That's a good way to piss her off, though, but still, good man. He is awake. I mean, you can't really sleep through breaking walls. Uh, oh, okay. Uh, I didn't need to see that. But have fun, you two, I guess. Well, there's your answer. Why sleep with the nice, gentle Mutsumi when you can go after the violent Naru? Oh, Shinobu in a towel? You think, what are you thinking? They went to a love hotel together? Oh, what? Oh, um, I don't know what it is, but we should probably fish it out. Oh yeah, of course, it's a wild Mutsune. That makes sense. So I took a nap in the hot spring face down, as you do. Yeah, you're the best girl in this show, so we kind of need you. Somebody like Sue. In other words, Keitaro. Yes, in other words, Keitaro. That's what we're saying here. You're so cute, Shinobu. And turtles. Yeah, we're talking about people that you want to bang. Of course. We're thinking of that on this, don't they? Oh, trust me, she knows. I hear you talking smack about me down there. I mean, from his position, it's pretty easy to peek, so... True enough. It was. It was clearly a date. And yeah, you already said you weren't a Ronin, Naru, so... Because you abused me otherwise? Anyway, yeah, I'm okay with a date, Mutsumi date. Sounds great. So I feel like this might be the episode where she finally reveals, well... Seems like she doesn't even know that Keitaro is her childhood friend, so I don't know how this is gonna end up getting revealed if they neither one remembers the other one, like, face. So I'm curious how the reveal will be handled. And yeah, of course this is an anime, so we gotta stalk them on the day. And who are you? Please, who are you? Like, I'm pretty sure it's not that one blonde girl because she's blonde. Good job. Sarah, that's her name, Sarah, Sarah. It's not Sarah, is it? I don't think she looked like that. No, it's, yeah, I was about to say, as a conditioned response. She's just so abusive. Was it? You just kind of walked around. That's a big question. What is she ever thinking? That sounds lovely. I'd be happy to. It'd be much harder for Naru to stalk us then. Give her the D? That's pretty good advice. That girl's right in front of you. I mean, you can tell their hair is kind of... Wow, Naru. Naru, that was uncalled for. Don't get jealous of the child. She doesn't like Seta. Oh, going straight for it. Yeah, compare this to the response that Naru would have given the same scene. No, not at all. You are a cipher sword heist in this anime. You'll go for Mutsumi instead. But there's another girl I want to bang, so I'm in a tight spot. Yeah, she found her way there. Good idea. Let's get going. Well, yeah, you're deliberately interrupted. Be consistent, Naru. You can't be jealous of their date when you start denying you having been on a date and denying liking him. Doesn't quite work that way. You can't hypercake it too. Oh, uh, well, it's a lot of damage. Those boats are rented. That's a lot of money to spend. Yeah, you have no business asking that of anyone else, Naru. Yeah, and I needed to do it in a boat in the same lake as you while chasing you. It's not even just not remotely a coincidence, Mutsumi. Are you a moron, Keitaro? I know it's a little bit late to be asking that question, but... Well, he is, so good for you. So the series probably will end up making Naru and Keitaro the final ship. It is kind of making that obvious. So it is a little bit weird because they made the Charlotte promise such a big thing. So it's a little bit weird that they would kind of abandon that to go with another girl. Nothing of interest happened. No. I'm still trying to figure out who. There she is. Apparently she's Kim. So are you gonna tell us who you are? May? Who? Little sister of Naru's? I guess. Okay, I'm right. Little sister of Naru. Okay. Well, we have her answer. Probably should have seen that coming though. So that was the 21st episode of Love Hina. And this episode, the big theme here is dating. You had Naru begin the episode by getting all dolled up, all pretty for Keitaro, that non-date as she calls it, but it's clearly a date. She clearly likes Keitaro, but continues to be tsundere, continues to deny that fact. But yeah, needless to say, she was excited about this and hoping to have a good time. Of course, she wasn't too happy with some of Keitaro's choices in regards to certain things like where they're eating, because she did get dressed up and going to a very casual place like gyudon place that he recommended. Yeah, she wasn't a big fan of that. She probably wanted to go to more proper restaurants. But yeah, Keitaro doesn't really have a huge amount of experience in this sort of thing. Plus, he's a moron, so you know it's understandable that he would make mistakes along the way. They did run into some various roadblocks throughout their date, like other members of the harem showing up and asking questions, as well as the one dude showing up to try to mess up things. But luckily, Naruto's sister was able to take care of him and tied him up real good. So, you know, that was the best thing she did this episode. Also, Mutsume showing up, lost and confused as usual, but they kind of had to help her out as they usually do. And then the date kind of became a three-way. They went bowling, had a lot of fun. Naru is apparently hardcore into bowling. She even has her own ball and glove and everything. And yeah, basically with Keitaro and Mutsume, who are not all that great, so they were kind of on the same wavelength there, with Naru kind of in her own little space. Now, since Naru and Keitaro did go on a date together, Mutsume figured, hey, I want to go on a date with Keitaro too. It's not fair. I should be able to do it as well. And that's what we did. Of course, Naru, who was not happy about that because she is Little Miss Tsundere, she stalked them on the date to follow them and see what was up, and obviously to stop them if they went too far, which I guess him resting his face into her crotch may have been too far for Naru, because that's kind of when she started to just torpedo straight towards them, and then tons of boats were destroyed. Kitsune was involved in some capacity as well, and it was just a giant mess. You know, Shinobu had a lot of fun reactions throughout this episode, just from the adults doing adult things and all that. And I don't know. Shinobu was really cute this episode. She didn't really have any important role or anything, but with the screen time she did have, I very much enjoyed. She was just really adorable. But by the end of the episode, we really got into full love triangle mode, to where Mutsume and Naru are pretty much the only real contenders as far as having a realistic chance of being Keitaro's girlfriend. Now, I do think Naru will end up winning, and they've painted her as the main heroine throughout most of the show. Mutsume's only real advantage is the fact that she is a childhood friend with that promise, which was a big part of the show, like kind of started out the show. That's obviously a huge advantage for her, but in spite of that, they have very much been painting Naru as the main love interest, so I do think that will be the ultimate ship in the end. But there's going to be some difficulties with that because Naru's sister showed up, and it seems like she's trying to take Naru back home and trying to split off her and Keitaro, and that's why she's trying to get Keitaro with Mutsume's, because then he'll be away from Naru, and she'll be able to more easily bring her home, I guess. So that's why she has a similar interest there. But yeah, that's kind of what we ended the end of the episode off on. I was really curious for a next chunk of this episode who that girl was. If I had really stopped to think about it, I probably could have figured out that she was Naru's little sister, but I didn't. But yeah, next episode we should probably get into that whole conflict, why she wants to take Naru, and Naru convincing her otherwise, and because we know Naru's not going to leave, that's not going to happen, so we'll see how that goes next time. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.